So am I ready? Whenever you are.
Hey y'all, it's Tiffany Fordham,
And this is Mar. What's going on?
and this is Two Sides Podcast.
Success.
How y'all doing today? Hope everyone's great. How are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you? I know you're a little down on the weather.
I'm cranky. I'm
Oh,
tired. Working overnight really throws off my whole life.
no, I hate neighborhood. I do for more than one reason, but I hate neighborhood overnight though.
What other reason?
What you mean the other reason? You cranky, number one. You tired. I don't like the fact that you out work you out. You know, sleeping next to me. What you mean? So what do you mean?
I might know the reason, but our listeners don't know the reasons.
I'm just joking. I love y'all.
That don't make sense when we put all our business out on a podcast.
I know, right? I contradicted myself. Look, I don't need that now. Where's that from?
Mm-hmm.
It was a composer J line. You know this. All right, anyway, go ahead.
I'm still sleepy.
I know. Wake up. The people need you. They need to hear your voice.
My bed needs to hear me.
So what's going on, man? Actually, I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you like all week. This is our first conversation.
Yeah, we were running.
Right?
I just want y'all to know that I have the best husband ever, even though every other day I want to punch him in the face.
Well, that'll make
Maybe
sense.
not every other day. Of course, it makes sense.
Okay.
But my friend and coworker got married on Saturday,
Yeah.
and congratulations, Krista and Jim.
Congratulations, you guys are great.
The wedding was beautiful, and I was running around as her day of coordinator. And, Marquise just blended in the background. He sat at the table. He talked to my other friends that we sat with at the table. And even leading up into that day, I was running a little bit behind and I was freaking out. And he was just quiet and calm. And he just, took me where I needed to go and did everything I needed to do and didn't, have like a breakdown or get angry or anything like that. So, I just wanted to say thank you because I was losing my shit at one point before I got to the wedding. Once I got there, it was great. I was in my element. So, Krista kept saying, "Go with Marquise. Go ahead. You're good. We're good." And I'm like, "No, we're gonna finish here. We're gonna make sure you get everything done, and then I'll go chill with Marquise. He's fine. He's a grown up. He can handle this." So, I just wanted to say thank you, babe.
No problem. Sorry, I had to deal with Kai. Everybody knows who Kai is. It's my baby boy.
Maybe we should have told him we weren't doing this so he wouldn't come in because he's getting on my nerves.
Every time we do a podcast, he comes in, guys. Every time. He wants to be a part of it. I mean, it is what it is. He got his shirt now, so he official now.
We're gonna post pictures of the kids in their shirts later.
Oh, we already did Devin, but we definitely
did the
rest of them.
We'll do all of them.
Yeah, I did Devin already. I did rest of them.
So, congrats again to the bride and groom. They are now in the Bahamas.
Bahamas, yes.
She's just living her best life, glowing and shit. She looks amazing. He looks amazing. So I keep stalking her whole life on social media, and it's great.
That's what friends are for.
Yep.
All right.
You have anything?
Yeah, actually, I have a couple of things I want to talk about today. Real quick, I mean, I don't want to dwell on this because I don't want to, kick nobody way down, but I just feel like we are the hood news, and so we give out the news. Anyway, I don't want to call it hood news, but anyway, we're news. Anyway, DMX is he's locked up. If you guys didn't know that, and to kick him while he's down, he's ordered to pay $2.3 million when he's released from prison, which I think is crazy. So I just wanted to bring that up. Also, what's up with the snow in April? Like, what the fuck is going on with that? Like, I'm so over the snow. I can't wait till it's nice out. I can wear my short sleeves and my shorts, and even though I don't really like shorts too much, but I just want to be able to be free, man. All this coats and scarves and hats and shit is too much. I can't deal with it.
I mean, I like the cold in the winter, and even I would wear because it's just annoying
It's
more than
always
anything.
overbearing.
Yeah,
It's way too much, man.
just the kids didn't have school. They got their Monday taken away because of all the snow that we had, and we always get more because we're an hour north of the city, and an hour to an hour and a half depending on where you are in the city, and they already got most of their Easter spring break vacation taken away.
Right.
And they added a day, and now they're adding another day. And Sincere graduates 5th grade, so we're trying to plan a party. So it's just become more of a nuisance than anything.
Right.
All this snow. So I feel like we're gonna jump from winter to summer, and you know I hate
it's
summer.
It's gonna be hot as wait, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I mean, but oh, sorry. All right, let me ask you this question. Since we, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to jump there. I brought this. I wrote this down. I thought about you. So I wanted to talk about the weekend without Devin, since Devin was away with her godfather, and all weekend. I know you were like, you know, how did it make you feel? Did you was like emotional and?
It was because first of all, besides my sister or my mom and brother, Devin doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
Really, none of the kids do, but especially my daughter, and she has a wonderful godfather and third grandmother and his mother, Dolly and Eddie, and they're amazing, but she's still my baby girl. And it's just like she's not gonna be in my care. She's not with my sister or my mom to like so-called protect her. Not that she needs protecting from them, but just as a general, statement. But I do trust them obviously with my life because I gave them my life, my baby girl. It was hard not having her, and I was like, Devin, you gotta take your phone, make sure you get on their Wi-Fi, and you gotta FaceTime mommy in the morning and night every day. And she's like, every day, mom. I'm like, yeah, every day. You're gonna be gone for 3 days. I can't live without you that long. But she did. She FaceTimed me in the day and in the night, and she told Eddie as soon as she got in the car, you gotta give me the Wi-Fi password because I gotta call my mom.
She's funny.
But it was a little hard for me, but I do trust them, and I told him, I said, look, obviously I trust you, so you better watch my baby with your life.
Right.
He knows how I am though. He didn't get offended or anything like that. So and they spoiled her like crazy. They took her grocery shopping twice. They took her to the mall. They bought her clothes. They bought her all kind of stuff. She made out like a fat rat.
Thank you. Guys are great.
Even took her to church.
Yes.
Did an Easter egg hunt there. Made her a basket. Made all the kids like a little bag of candy. It's very, very nice. So we appreciate it. But it wasn't easy to let my baby girl.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. I just kept like the house was very quiet without Devin, so it was weird not having her around and not play fighting how we do.
Your love-hate relationship.
Yeah, my baby. So
she is so mean to her dad.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm showing me love. It's okay. I'm alright with it. You know what I mean? It'll change again. I feel like when she gets around like 12, it'll change again. Maybe before then.
Follow Devin on Instagram. Her Instagram is @lifeofDevin, and Devin is DEVYN, and you'll see all her pictures from this weekend and all the fun things that she does and the crazy ass faces she makes. She is a little star in her own right, but only on her time. We're trying to get her a model. She wanted to put her 2-size shirt on, but she didn't want to model it, so it's only on her time.
Yeah, she's
But @lifeofDevin.
Training. Diva in training. It's my baby. Go ahead. You had something you want to bring up?
I did. I wanted to talk about Emily being fabulous, and what's going on with them. I mean, we don't have too much information. He is facing 3 to 5 years. He did turn himself in last week. He was accused of punching Emily in the face.
Allegedly, was it?
That's what I said, accused of. Punching her in the face, knocking her 2 front teeth out, and making terroristic threats against her father and brother, saying that there was a bullet out for them. Now, that is a fact because that was caught on video, about the bullet to her dad and her brother. On the video, you see her recording him with her cell phone, and I don't know if this was a house camera or if somebody caught it, and like from in the house, but you can hear probably their son. You can hear a baby crying. I'm gonna assume it's Jonas. Their 2-year-old crying in the background. He does come at her aggressively, and she does scream and kind of run very quickly. She's very terrified. We don't know what happened beyond that video. My perception, my opinion is the way she backed away from him so quickly and screamed was a fear of a behavior that she's used to. She's used to him coming at her. You know, from what it looks like, she's used to that situation happening. Because she moved rather quickly. And a lot of people were criticizing because they said, oh, it's a baby mom trying to record him, trying to get money. Like, they've been together for 10 years. They have 2 kids together. They have a life together. He helped raise her daughter that's not biologically his. I have never, and to my knowledge, anyone, because I talked about it with a couple people, have heard of any other incidents where cops were being called or anything like that in their relationship. So at this point in the relationship, I don't see her just trying to be a bitter baby mama. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like their relationship has been built on, like, she has everything. He gives her whatever she wants, you know,
Right.
materialistically,
Right.
and the kids and stuff like that. She doesn't have to blackmail him for those things. She doesn't have to take him to court for those things. She was already gaining those things. So I think that she was recording as proof because she probably doesn't have any. And I pray for that family because there's 3 kids involved. He did threaten her father and brother, and he did come after her in that video. I thank God that his bodyguard was there at that moment. I don't know what happened, if he truly punched her or if he didn't. I hope that they both get the help that they need. I hope that they're able to move on from this situation. And if they do stay together, there's going to be so much turmoil in their family now. It's just a horrible, horrible situation all the way around. So, you know, I was heartbroken, like, when I was reading this story when this was coming out, and I'm sure there's going to be more details that we learn, and I'm sure she has pictures because if she was recording him, I'm sure she has the pictures to prove what happened.
That's
And I don't think she's going to deliberately put them out, but I do think that they're going to come out. So I just, her daughter had a party this weekend after everything, and she's shown from the back in one picture. Yeah, she's not in any pictures. They happen to catch her, like, all you see is her head, like the side of her head and her arm. Like, you don't see any in her face. And obviously, she's always in pictures, so that was obviously something that she didn't want. Yeah, she didn't want pictures. So I definitely pray for that family because if there's been abuse that's been going on for a while, then they've all witnessed it. And those kids are going to need counseling. So,
hey, man, I'm praying for them, man. Definitely praying for them.
Definitely. I mean, and some of the stories are like, oh, that she gave away 300,000, and to me, 300,000 is a lot of money because I don't have it. To them, it's not. So,
Maybe it is.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't even know where that story came from. It's not in any news. That was on Twitter that I saw that.
Well, you can't believe that. It was on Twitter.
Exactly. So, like, we don't know the situation or whatever, but nothing justifies if he allegedly punched her in the face 7 times and knocked her 2 front teeth out. Nothing justifies that, and he towers her in height. So like, I feel like people try and anything when it comes to women, like something like this or whatever. They're trying to justify, Malachi, go to the bathroom and be quiet and then go back downstairs. Sorry,
she had the mommy voice on. You hear that, guys? That mommy voice.
He is irking. But I feel like we try to justify everything. Like, we don't know what happened. So, it's still allegedly. But let's say it is true and it all comes out and there's proof. There's still going to be people justifying, oh, he did it because she stole money, or he did it because I don't give a fuck.
I mean, people still justifying the OJ thing.
People still justify R. Kelly, like, case after case after case. This man has not done any time, like,
the R. Kelly thing is crazy though, because like,
women still listen to his music. Like, we still support. I just
don't understand it. Yeah.
And it's a shame because he do, like, the musically, like, he has so many hits, and I can't listen to the music the same.
Damn, dog.
I like turn that shit off. You know what I mean? And I'm a huge fan of Fabulous. So this fucks with me
Yeah,
hard.
I know it does.
Because
it
I
does.
can't support that.
Fabulous and T.I., you love those two.
I love them,
Right.
and I can't support that. Like
Right.
I can't support you beating up on your girl. Like I
Well,
can't.
we you know, like,
All over.
again, when the facts come out, I don't know. Like I'm to the point where I genuinely like and again, I'm not saying like the stories are out. Yeah, it's out. So sometimes something happened. Like we can't, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just like I'm with the fact now. It's like, yo, it's just it's I don't know what happened. So I don't want to speak on that man's home. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, you know
it
what I'm saying?
allegedly happened. What
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying.
is, I think it did.
Right.
I believe her. I don't
Okay.
think she has any reason to lie.
Right.
This is the first time in 10 years.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying. Well, yeah, I guess, but it is coming from her, though, right?
It's coming from her. She pressed charges. This happened. She has the text message saying that he threatened her. The video, I don't know. I think it came from the home recording system, the home security system. So, or it could be someone in the home recording. It could have been her daughter. It could have been a maid. It could have been whomever. Like, I don't know. But it's definitely them.
Right. Well,
you were definitely aggressive in that video. Your bodyguard definitely had to hold you back. You definitely threatened her dad. You definitely threatened her brother with exactly what she said. The reason they were at the house, allegedly, was to remove guns that they had at the house because he threatened her, too. He threatened to hit her with a bat, and she allegedly has the text messages to prove this. Now you have that video. All I need is a picture of your face that he knocked it out. I'm done with him. Because there's just no... And I know shit gets out of hand, and I'm not saying that they can't work that out, or, you know, they can't have count. Like, I'm not saying they can't come back from this and they can't deal with this situation. I need you to be a man in this situation, though. I need you to say I fucked up. Right. You know, if that's what happened. You know, if it all does come out. I need you to not make her the bad guy in this situation, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what she did. Right. Like, you're a grown-ass man and you tower her. Right. To hit her 7 times in the face like you was fighting a dude on the street. Well, you know? So...
man.
It's so upsetting, though, because I'm such a fan of his, and you know, like I said, like the same thing with R. Kelly. Like I can't even listen to the music because I can't fuck with you. I can't support you. I'm not supporting nothing, nigga. You need to be excuse me, but you need to be behind bars, because you know he's a pedophile, so that's another ugh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know,
he's really the Pied Piper.
That's disgusting.
That's what he calls himself.
I know.
The fuck? I didn't call him that. Like, he gave himself the Pied Piper. He leads them with his music off to a land of...
The latest case was like, I don't know. I want to say she was 19. I don't even know how old she was.
Well, she was legal, to be honest with you. I mean...
Was she legal? Was it legal? Was
19.
It a 19-year-old? I don't know how old the girl was, but...
I mean, I
don't want you to talk about him.
But I mean, I
don't even talk about
But anyway, on a lighter note, Cardi B is...
Sorry, y'all.
You're like, I just jumped back, right? But sorry, Cardi B. But this is great news, though. I'm so proud of Cardi B. Like, she keeps winning. She keeps doing her thing. I am so happy for her. And she's herself. That's what I love. But anyway, she's hosting tonight, the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I think it was his name. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. So I think that's a big deal. I mean, I'm going to tune in. I'm going to check her out, see what, you know.
I think it's a great deal as well, and I actually had a comment about her. Like, people are really hating on her.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And, like, I'm not a huge fan of her music and stuff like that. Like, it's just not my type of thing.
I love her wave.
You know, I'm happy for her. Like, the whole situation, you know, her come up is real. Like, she's really doing it, and she's doing it fast and big, and I can't hate on that. Like, I don't like every song that she comes out with, you know, but that's fine. Like, everything is not for everybody, but you have to applaud her success. Like, we were at this wedding, and a friend of mine, like, she was drunk, but lost her shit when it came on, when, I don't even know the name of the song, because, you know, I don't even, like, listen to it like that. It wasn't Barty or Cardi.
Oh, that shit, I ain't go hard, though.
It was the first one she released.
Bolo, yellow bolo, black, whatever. I'm sorry, Cardi.
Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow. That's what.
She, you know, so I'm like, singing along with with the song or whatever, and she was like, you were there. She was like losing her shit because she was like, oh, I hate this cunt and this and that, and she was just going in, and I'm just like, but she's still popping though. You still talking about her though. You hate her what for what? There's really no reason for you to hate her. That her come up was real, and you still working next to me.
That's the thing though. Like you can't get mad. You can't get mad at somebody come up. Like I never understood that though. Like hard like in like and again it goes back to even a lot of these young rappers which be because we always talk about them. Like I admired their come up. Like I look at it and I'm like, yo, they
Absolutely.
came up. Like they came from nowhere and they worked hard and you know what I mean? They a lot of them carved their own lane. I feel like that's what she did. She carved her own lane.
Right. I'm
You know
so
what I'm
happy
saying?
for her, and I want her
She
to keep
winning.
winning. So I hope that she keep winning and she get this money, this shmoney.
Shmoney, as she say.
Yeah.
Shmoney. Yeah, oh yeah, I love it.
And yeah, people were like seriously hating on her. So the more they hate, the more you win. So
Yes.
do
Yo,
it.
if they ain't talking about you, ain't what you ain't
Right.
popping. You know what I mean? So, but on that note, I want to thank all our supporters. You know what I mean? We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Hit us up for, for that Two Side Podcast T-shirt. We got those in stock. You know what I mean? So, but and all y'all haters, y'all keep doing the same thing y'all doing too. We love y'all too. I gotta shout out the haters too, because listen, y'all support me in other ways. You know what I mean? For real, y'all motivate me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So keep doing what y'all doing. I know we got secret listeners out there. Keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I mean? Y'all adding to the numbers. We love y'all too. But yeah.
So this school, the school district in Colorado, a school district in Colorado is switching to a 4-day school week.
That's because they all high.
I didn't even think about that. They said the new schedule will be designed to give teachers and staff time to better prepare their lessons, a school spokesperson says. What do you think about that? Now, it obviously doesn't affect us or whatever, but
a 4-day week?
A 4-day school week, giving them more time to prep. Now, Erica's a teacher, and Erica is either prepping long days at the actual school building, or if she has something to do after work, she leaves whatever time she leaves, and then comes home when she's done running her errands, and then preps at home or marks tests.
I'm all for it.
She's always working.
I'm all for it.
So on that side, I could understand why they would need more time. Now, as a parent, though, now you got to pay if you're working a 5-day work week and you don't have opposite schedule, which is what we try to work, so we don't need sitters and stuff like that since it's just us.
Well, they should have kind of school program.
That is going to kind of screw them because they're going to have to pay for daycare or some type of supervision. While they're at work.
I didn't think about that though. As a parent, I should have thought about that, but I didn't think about that. Yes.
Yeah. So it could. That's a lot.
That's a lot. I don't know.
And we all know childcare is expensive, regardless of the age.
Well, sorry, teachers. Are you going to suck it up? Because I ain't
trying to what I think maybe shortening the day instead of taking one away would probably be a better option. But
your day is still the same issue. One of the parents going to leave work to go with the kids.
Well, no, but then you would have before and after school programs right after. So let's say school dismissed at normally at 3 and you take an hour away every day, it would just start at 2 instead of 3 the after school.
She's doing shit for nobody to prep.
Well, it's an hour every day.
It's a start, right? I guess
yeah.
Every day you mean?
An hour every day.
Oh,
so that's 5 hours.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, so that's basically, that's good enough. Because think about it, for real, if you give them a day, teachers you're going to bullshit because a lot of them going to go to happy hour. You're going to bullshit. Let's keep it.
Erica, I hope you're listening. So you can yell at him later.
Go to happy hour. And then, you know what I mean? So that's an hour gone. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Then you drive the commute back and forth. You're losing 3 hours anyway. So, yes, they're just about right. Good idea. I like it. See, Colorado, we solved your issue. Because of check, damn it.
For real. So we forgot to talk about Teeny's play.
Oh, I didn't think we're not done on the topic.
Oh, is that on your topic?
No, it's not on my topic, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Oh, okay. Well, Fatine was in a play, our oldest child.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw him on Thursday.
He was awesome.
He was what are they called? To me, he was an extra, but it's called something. on the.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called too. I'm sorry.
We're terrible parents. But he was an extra, and even as an extra, you can see the love in his eyes for the situation. The show was Cinderella, not the Disney version. It is Richard Rodgers, music by Richard Rodgers, and the lyrics were Oscar Hammerstein. It's Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
It was amazing.
The actresses and actors were amazing. They were awesome.
So and these guys and girls, are all high school.
All high school, 9 to 12.
Yes, so they did amazing though.
The main characters were all seniors because this is their last performance for the school.
Right.
And then the other students were sprinkled in throughout. They all sang. They all did very well. There were 3 shows, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for that version. So we seen that version on Thursday. And then on Monday was the understudies version. And our dear son was the king.
You got to be the king now.
It was all understudies with minimal practice. They were super awesome. It was very funny. Yes. They only had one rule. Well, they had 2 rules: to stay safe and have fun.
Right, and I mean you could tell like where they messed up because the other people were shouting out the lines, but it was like improv, so it made it like funny, but it was still it looked professional. Like the show was awesome.
It was really good.
They did really. I was blown away. And I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed the understudy show more than I enjoyed
because it was funny and it wasn't that serious.
Yeah, I really did. It was really good.
But I told our son today that he sings well, and when we go to like the spring concerts, the winter concerts, those shows, he always sings well. Like meaning like he sounds good, but his heart doesn't come through his singing. When he was on stage, even as an extra, you can see that he truly loved it, and it was a difference. And we always tell him, like, you got to find, like, that singing from your diaphragm or from your heart and when you sing. But I think that the theater is more
his thing.
And I told him, I was like, you should really, I don't know if you really thought about it or if you took time to consider or if it was just like a task for you, but you should really think about it and maybe watch some of the videos we sent you of you on stage, and you may want to take that direction.
All right.
So... Yeah. But they did amazing. Benjamin Rush.
Great job.
Good job.
Amazing.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I just wanted to bring up the question I had. This is the last thing I had. So basically, I saw this on Instagram. One of the followers in the class we went to school with, they posted this. It was, are you comfortable with your significant other following your friends on social media and liking their pictures?
I mean, I have my friends on there, so it doesn't mean.
The thing is, I asked our son this, our 11-year-old son. I asked him this, sincere, as y'all know. I asked him, like,